What's going on, everybody? It's Matt with the Investments Group, and we're back with the hot stock picks of the week here to get you through the week green and profited. As we go along for this stock watch list, let's just keep in mind this is the Dow here, and we're getting to a little bit overextended here on the chart. We had a pretty big rally the past couple weeks, so just keep that in mind. We could be seeing another downtrend here, possibly. You never know. You never know. Let's get right into it. So the first one we're going to be looking at is VNDA. We looked at this one last week, and pretty much last week was kind of slow again. Just a lot of consolidation here from the Monday and to Friday, basically. So we're seeing a lot of consolidation. This still has a lot of potential to come back up to where it was, so 20%, possibly 50%. We got to give it time. If it does break below, about 19, you can give it a little more leeway, but right around 1950. If it's going to break below that, it's kind of had to have a mini support here at 1980. So if we see it break below 1950, we could see a reversal back to its original support. So something to keep in mind. It's a good profit margin still. We're just still waiting for it to. Got to give stuff time for it to work. Another one we'll be looking at is ONDK. We looked at this one last week as well. It's got a similar pattern. Still in the consolidation mode, but it has not dropped below its kind of mini support here. So we're back up to where we were. Still in the consolidation phase, but still a lot of room for profit here. We got 15%, possibly 20%. Depends on how you want to look at it. But it's a nice pattern. Still needs time. Next one we'll be looking at CFFN. This is one. Oh, this isn't the one. My bad. It's BCRX. This is one that's in reversal pending mode, you could say. It's been bouncing on the SMA, the green line. Now we're waiting for the confirmation. It has taken a bounce here, and as you can see, the red. Let me zoom in here. It's bounced off, so it's pushed up. It's come all the way back down to the EMA line, the blue line, and then it's pushed back up. So we have a nice support there from that candlestick. It's a good sign on the candlestick pattern. One thing we got to watch out for is the earnings are coming up Monday, so we can wait till after Monday, maybe 2 days, and then see where it goes from there. If it's gonna if it tanks down from earnings, then you just got to wait a little longer and see if it's going to bounce back or just not even come back to its original support. So that's a better one to keep in mind. This is a new one. I'm liking this one a lot. The only thing I don't like is the earnings. It's on Monday, so we're just going to have to wait. Another one here is AGEN. This is another one that's been bouncing on the EMA or the SMA line for back here a couple months ago. It's come up, came back, and then it pushed up this week, and then it's pulled back. So we're right at the line again. You can there's a lot of technical analysis here, but it's fundamental too. Stocks are going to go up. So if you want to base it on technicals, that's good because we go by technicals a lot. Not as much fundamentals, but fundamentals are always good to have. But technicals are what a lot of people are trading because 90% of the market is computer traded. So they're trading on technical analysis, the computers. So you got to find a way how to beat the computer. That's why over 90% of the time, 90% of traders lose because they're playing against the computer, and the computer is better than them. So we got to think about it that way. When you take your position, you got to let it ride. You're going to have to give it leeway. If you don't give it any leeway, then you're just going to get stopped out, and you're just going to be losing money because it's going to stop you down. And then the next day it's going to push back up, and then you're going to be hating yourself because you got stopped out and it's right back where it was. So we're at the support here. Potential nice profit, 15% if it comes back up to where it was. Nice one to look at. Those are the prime time ones for next week. Now we're going to get into the quick and dirty stocks, you could call that, are in pending reversal mode. First one here is going to be TIK. Another one that's like AGEN, if you want to say. It's at that SMA. It's been consolidating for a couple week or two, and now we're waiting for the push up and then the pull back, and then to get in there and then ride the wave. So we're still waiting for that one. Another one here is IFF. Another one that's like that one, except it's below the SMA line, but it's developing a pattern. It's almost like ONDK, the one we looked at. It's similar to that one, so, but it is still, we're still waiting for it to show signs of confirmation. Whoop, sorry, signs of a confirmation. I just had lunch. I mean dinner. And the next one's TDS. This one is a little more riskier. It had a big sell-off from earnings. There's a potential to see a rebound here back to where it was, but we got to stay patient and wait until it starts to reverse. Because if you're buying now, yes, you do have more profit margin, but you're risking it totally tanking later. So you would rather wait and take less percentage gain to know that you're right than to get into early and get stopped out and take a big loss. Next one's going to be INOV. This is another one that's at the SMA line. Been consolidating a little bit. We're waiting for the confirmation still. Another one's going to be NHI. This one, again, at the SMA line. Waiting for the confirmation. One to keep a look at for next week. And the last one's going to be PLAB. This one, again, at the SMA line here. It just had its earnings, so it's sold off pretty good, and now it's at a better buying point. Once we get that confirmation here to ride the wave of 13% or so, you know, possibly 5 to 13. So that's the stocks for the weeks, guys. For the week, we still got 3 shirts to give away. We got some new subscribers. That's fantastic, but nobody commented it, so I don't know who to give them to because I don't know your username. So if you want the shirt, we got 3 shirts. They are embroidered. They're not printed. They're not printed, okay? They're embroidered. So if you want to get some nice embroidered shirts for free, I will send it to you. We got 3 of them. They're large. That's all we got is large right now, okay? So if you want them, comment, all right? So comment, subscribe, do what you got to do. And let's keep the week green for next week. Let's keep it in the green, okay? That's all you got to do. And I'll see you guys next week. Take care.